everybody, welcome back to my studio. I'm Aurora B, and today we're going to make a birthday card for a very special somebody. I can't say who because she's probably watching, but yeah, from scratch we're gonna do this. So I don't know how long this is gonna take, but yeah, that's what we're doing. So I've got the cardstock. It's a 5x7 matching envelopes, and you can see they're very plain. So I'm just going to put the envelope aside. We're just going to work on this card really fast and see what we can come up with. And yeah, so we're just going to grab some stuff that's around my desk. And I do have an idea of what I want to do. So we might just play around with this and see what happens. Let's see, I've got a piece of paper here. I printed it out on both sides. I think, now don't get me wrong, I'm not sure. I think this is Shabby Dabby Doodah. Maybe. I think. I'm not quite sure. But I want to put that on the front cover. I'm going to cover up all this white. So, I'm going to bring it over to the edge. And let's see, I need a pencil. My world for a pencil. Where did my pencil go? There's my pencil. So yeah, we're just gonna bring it here. And let's see, bring it about here. And then I'll bring this up so we can get the bottom marked too. So it actually fits this card. There we go. And let's see. If you've seen some of my cards on Instagram, because after I make them, I have to share them. They're just too pretty. So, grab this cutting mat. Let's see. We will cut this to size. Okay, where'd my mark go? There it is. And put that aside. And let's see, our bottom notch. Where to put it? Oh, I'm so blind. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Put it right down the line. I love these cutting mats. They're so handy for this sort of thing. They really are. Okay, I'll save that piece for something. Just right. Oops, where's my card? There's my card. Here we go. All right, so we got a good start. That looks awesome so far. Now, let's see, we're going to use my new glue stick. And yeah, this, just because it's there doesn't mean, no, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, make sure I get to the edge here. Which way do I want to put it? Let's put it this way. Make sure everything's lined up. So you don't want it cockeyed. And it's still cockeyed. Oh well. We will fix that. Because it's straight down here, but it didn't get it straight up here. Just a little bit of that white showing. There we go. Let's get more of that off there. That does not look good. Pokey tool to the rescue. Okay, cool. That'll work. Alrighty. Now, don't go far, glue stick. Do I want to put this doily on there? I don't know. Let me look at my stamps and see what the new stamps have for words, how big they are, because if they're too big to go over that doily, then that's not going to work too well. So let's see. Oh, that might work perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's do that. So let's glue this down first so it has a chance to dry. I think that's just right. Yes, yes, yes. Let me get my glue pad here so I don't make a total disaster mess. Which, you know, that would be me. Hi, I'm the disaster maker. I prefer using glue sticks to wet glue, like the real super wet glue when it comes to doilies, because I can never get it right where I want it. And there we go. And glue stick, even if it comes through the holes, it has a tendency to like, oh no, I just freaking ripped it. Get it back in there. Put it back together. Ha 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 ha. We saved it. Okay. It dries very quickly, but it also dries where it's not sticky, which is nice. So you can actually get your edges on top with your glue stick and not worry about it. Being sticky afterwards. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. It's not wanting to stick down. Come on. You got this. All those holes makes it real easy. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and the center here is dry, so don't have to worry about that anymore. So, got these stamps off of Amazon, and I could not wait to get my hands on them. They give you 2 sets. This company gave me 2 sets of identical words, which is kind of cool because you could cut these up if you wanted to. I need to get a block. A block, a block, a block. There's my blocks. Yeah. I'll use the back side of it so I don't have to take them off, the rows off. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss this in gold on the front. Oh, if I can get them off the sheet. Oh, they're really stuck on there. Come on. Oh. Come off, says me. Whew. Okay, cool. Finally. Alrighty. And get on the block. Okay, now I need a piece of paper. Oh, where'd it go? There you are. Put this down here. And I'm gonna do this in gold. This is embossing powder by Ranger. And let's see, this is also Ranger Letter It Embossing Ink Pad, clear. So just clip. I want to make sure this gets all the bits and pieces. Okay, we want it right in the center of the doily. Hold it there for a second. Okay, and it's hard to tell if it's actually on there or not because it is clear. I wish I could come up with an embossing ink that like you could see it, but it disappeared, went clear. When you, that would be amazing when you use your embossing tool. Awesome, that looks good. That looks real good, okay. Put this back in the jar. Okay, now I'm gonna drag my embossing tool out, my heat gun, and it's gonna be a little noisy. Maybe okay. I will mute it. Wish you all could see this. It'd be nice if you could. All right, here we go. That didn't take long now, did it? Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, so we're not done yet. Not by a long shot. Let's add some stuff to this. Let's see, what have I got? I've got bits and pieces of stuff in here. And this particular card lady is a complete and total bird freak. She loves birds. So we gotta add birds. Do we have any birds? Calling all birds. Any birds in there? Oh, where did I do with my birds? Let's see, where'd you go? Oh, I know I've got them around here somewhere. Let's see if they're in this. Come here. Let's see. We got butterflies. And this is, now these are tabs and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean it can't be cut apart and made into. I fussy cut all these out the other day. Thought my hand was gonna fall off. Ooh, that's pretty. We might cut that apart and use that. It's very pretty. Because I love butterflies. And so does she. She loves birds more, but you know, a woman doesn't like a nice butterfly. So So, change of plans. No birds. We're doing butterflies. So, let me ink this up a little bit around the edges for a little definition. Get rid of all that little white stuff that I perpetually miss when I'm fussy cutting. Just makes it look a little cleaner. There we go. And add a little bit of glue. Oh, let's put down some cheesecloth too. Really do this up. You can find it. This is that wine-stained cheesecloth that I made. And yes, everybody knows that wine stains. I've had people go, wine? Why wine? Well, it was wine that we had bought that we didn't like. It was way too... It didn't have a good flavor. Let me just put it that way. And so I've been using it to wine stain paper and this cheesecloth. Turn that off. And yeah, it works brilliantly. It has a really pretty pinky, look to it. Because I guess we just don't have enough avocados around here, so I can to avocado stain paper, because that is a thing apparently. Wine is just a lot easier, I guess, for me anyway. You don't have to boil anything or anything like that. And there we go. Awesome. That's pretty. Okay. So, let's see. Put this pin back in here. There we go. That looks pretty. I'll probably handwrite something on the inside. Or should we... Let's put a little stenciling in there. Ugh, dust. Let's see. I have stencils. Let's see. Which stencils should I use? Do we have one with birds? I got one with butterflies. Any birds? Birds. Again, calling all birds. No, no birds. Okay, well, let's use those butterflies right there. And let's see, make them go flying up like that. There we go. And we'll use the purple, since that's her favorite color. And just a hint. I love these things because they're so easy to use. You just gotta make sure you don't go over the edge when you're doing it. Or, with funny lines everywhere, so kinda gotta stay within the confines of the stencil. Okay. And there we go. Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. And I'll just handwrite something in there. Alrighty, so now the card's done. Let's work on the envelope. And we can use that same stencil, I think, will be pretty. I'm not gonna go too overboard with this, but can definitely pretty it up. I'll use that same stencil so it matches the card. Make it a little darker. Don't move. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll take the other half of that butterfly and we'll fussy cut that out. Let's get that a little more of that white off. And this isn't being mailed in the mail. This is gonna be hand delivered. So I don't have to worry about, you know, making sure it's glued and all that kind of stuff. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to back this on something, a piece of hard cardstock. Let's see if I can find these. Get my scraps. And what we'll do is I'll make that little flap, little flappy thing I do on my, on my envelopes so that they're a little stiffer and hold the flap down. So yeah, whoops. Here we go. So I'll just stick that down. And I will show you guys again how this is done. No lumps. Okay, so we'll just glue that down right like that. Make sure it's down flat. And fussy cut. And yeah, I'm just gonna cut this out. So while I'm doing that, I just want to thank everybody. I have gotten a bunch of new subscribers and I really appreciate it. I really do. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. And when I get there, I'm going to be doing that giveaway. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all coming by and subscribing to my channel and sticking it out with me. I really do. And if you've been here, you know, since the beginning, I appreciate you guys too. I really do, because you really stick it out with me. You've been through all the weirdness and the audio problems and video problems and lighting issues and switching studios and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do appreciate every one of you. And if you're new and you're not subscribed, I hope you do. I really do. Alrighty, so here we go. In order to have this so that it's a free flap, and this just holds the flap down like that, you flip your butterfly upside down so the bottom two little wings are facing upwards. And you put glue on just those two little wings, like that. I don't want bumps. and you turn it right side up. Nope, I'm sorry, you leave it upside down. Hold it up to your flap so that you have a little bit of gappage between the top of the flap and where you put the glue, like that, and then fold it down and stick it on there, like so. And that keeps this a free-flowing flap. Free-flowing flap, that's funny. Come on, like that, see? But this will hold it down when you want it closed. Like that. So that's getting prettier and prettier by the second. I think we're gonna add a few little rhinestones to our butterflies for some bling. Gotta have bling. So, take our glue and we're gonna put a couple dots of glue like that. And 1, 2, there. Let's see. These little tweezers are so fiddly. It's kind of hard to get them to cooperate sometimes. This, and as soon as it's dry, it'll dry clear, that glue will. You won't even see it. Off, 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 off. Get over. Turn over. Behave yourself. Here we go. Come on. He just does not want to behave. There we go. Come on. Be where you're supposed to be. There we go. Alrighty. And the bling is done. Tap our glue back pin. Alrighty. So there's our birthday card and matching envelope with our butterflies. I think it is pretty. Oh yeah. I do believe our recipient is going to definitely appreciate this. So, yeah. So there we go, guys. That's a beautiful butterfly birthday card. All done. So yeah, I do have other greeting cards up for sale on my Etsy shop. And you can take a look at that. I'll leave a link for that down below, along with a bunch of other of my social media links that you can go and check out. And thank you so much for allowing me to make this with y'all today. And I will see you in my next video, which will be probably Monday, because I'm going to start uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I will see y'all Monday. And until then, love you bunches. Bye.